The chances of this movie not getting to even 200 million are increasing incrementally by the day. Deadline's projection of this phantom, fictitious, ridiculous, only $115 million loss for Snow White. Again, pure fiction, complete fiction. It's based on nonsense. It's based on Disney paying itself from its own credit cards. It's a bunch of crap. I get why Deadline's doing it. I'm not trying to say they're being deceptive. They do lay out exactly what's there, but you have to understand it within context like we explained in the previous video. But when you really look at this and you see, Deadline's projection of Disney getting $101 million back from theatrical distribution. Deadline was assuming that at the end of the run, Snow White would have $225 million in the till. I don't know at this point. 225 is really seeming like a stretch right now because the weekday numbers for this have been terrible. Yesterday, on Discount Tuesday, 1.5 million. 1.3 million on Monday, March 31st. I mean, this thing is just tanking week over week over week, day over day over day. This is a gone pecan. I really don't see how there's another, roughly, and again, let's figure there's maybe another few million in international box office at this point, and then give them the Wednesday total from today that we don't have yet. You're really telling me there's another $75 million out there for this movie between now and the end of its run? I mean, chat, what do y'all think? It's possible, but it's on the low end of probability. Like I said, I thought this thing would leg out just a wee bit past the Marvels, and I think that still holds. The Marvels, I think, finished up at $199 million. I think I still have my comparison window up because I think that's the best indication. Because in terms of movies that people just did not give a flying crap about, it's the Marvels and Snow White. I mean, you could throw the Eternals in there as well. All right, so here's where we're at. You can ignore those production budgets because they're both not complete. The Marvels might be relatively close. I have to go back and look. It's going to be 300 million net when all's said and done. Snow White for sure. It'll be Snow White as of right now is a paltry $2 million ahead of the Marvels. My reasoning is holding. I mean, if you look here, the second Monday, Snow White beat the Marvels by roughly 200,000. But now we get to the second Tuesday. Now this is where it gets scary. Look at this. The second Tuesday, the Marvels beat it by, not by much, but it beat it by 30. So that ratio shifted, right? That ain't good. That means that if that trend holds, then Snow White is going to gradually slip behind even the Marvels. And you can see how long it took. They're assuming Snow White's going to finish with 100 million. I mean, the Marvels went through its 8th week, 8 weeks, and finished at $84 million domestically. You can see where my brain is right now. You shouldn't have a Disney princess movie that legs out like a Marvel movie that's typically more front-loaded. Here's the kicker. What it appears that Disney has done, which I thought they would never be able to do. I mean, if we look at this realistically, what Disney has managed to do is they've managed to turn Disney princess live-action movies into Marvel movies, which is a catastrophe for them. And I'm talking new Marvel movies. I'm talking Phase 4, Phase 5 Marvel movies. We're talking heavily front-loaded, virtually no leg out. If this is where Disney is going with these princess live-action remakes, they need to stop right now. Just turn it off and walk away. Because we're going to be looking at billions of dollars of a whole new loss situation for Disney in the next few years if they keep pumping these things out like this. I mean, this is it's amazing. It really is. I mean, you look at this right here, and when you can see, look at the international box office here for Snow White. Look at it for the Marvels. I think the international market for Snow White could still get there. I'm not sure based on the trend lines, the domestic box office can make it up. I would like to think it would. I'd like to think the domestic box office will get there. But again, maybe it finishes at 205, 210. I just don't see 225 at this point for this movie. I just don't. This is it's a total disaster. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess.
Make sure you're subscribed to Valiant Renegade and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live show.